I am here at the start for once, ha ha ha.
Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is will-o-wispy and today we're continuing with some Arknights lore reading / voice acting. Basically live dubbing. A Walk in the Dust. We're basically halfway through. Welcome to the chat, TVPG, Daichi, and Faded, and thank you for the 27 months so far with tier 1 sub. Thank you, Faded. Thank you. How is it without any previous Arknights lore? The show doesn't cover what we're going through in the game right now. In this game, A Walk in the Dust is a story that sets way before the anime. It sets way before the anime. And then it jumps here and there when it comes to like the timeline. We don't know when exactly, but basically we're gonna be following this this character that you see on screen that has multiple outfits, and historically people has been very down bad. People have been very down bad for this character, and I'm not talking about the players like us or the viewers like us. We're talking about like straight up just the in-universe characters being down bad for Calcit, this motherly like director cat lady of Rhodes Island who controls her monster, and who's also a medic, but less so a medic, more like a summoner kind of character. And let me just show you like some of the outfits she has appeared in this story so far. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Desert Cow Sit. This is her in a desert outfit. Look at that. Look at that. Ah man, Veda went to get a popcorn. Right? Right? She's hot. She's hot. Right? She's very hot. She's very hot and she knows it. Yeah, she's likely to be thousands and thousands of years old, by the way. Cousted standing normally challenge impossible. Then we also have her in maid outfit. Maid outfit. She was like undercover and shit, and like the officer who was angry at her for like for not making the coffee the way he likes is like, oh, all these maids, all they have is a good figure. Even though the dude was not down bad, horrendous for Calcit, you know, he's like pissed at like maid Calcit for not making his coffee right. He still went on his way and commented, man, like this maid useless, but damn, her figure hot. Calcit, but like with a freer personality. Yes. Yes, yeah, no, she's a lot more cold. She's a lot more colder than... She's basically like, early episode, like pre-Himmel Death Freeren. Yeah. Yeah, she's like pre-Himmel Death Freeren. She rarely smiles. Her personality is Freeren, but before Himmel died. Like, while Himmel was alive. While she was still in party with Himmel. But like, it's not like she doesn't know the joys of life. Like that Freeman, like compared to like Freeman doesn't know the joys of life. But Calcit does know the joys of life. She has been happy before. She has smiled before. She knows emotions. It's just that instead of like, it's like reverse Freeman. Like Freeman went from like not knowing joys of life to slowly enjoying knowing the joys of life and smile more. Calcit went from like, you know, happy and from happy normal to like more and more dull, becoming more and more dull and smile less. But she's still very caring. Yeah. You made a pot of coffee like 3 hours ago. Nice. You can just top that up. Pathetic person only see her. You like everything about Calcit. Oh yeah, there's and then the one that in-game characters became the most down bad for Calcit. Calcit with yeah. You know, butler outfit. I just call it a suit, but it's hard to like explain what she's wearing without calling it about butler outfit. So yeah, let's just say butler outfit. This is the outfit that made the NPCs down bad horrendous. Tuxedo, thank you. That's the word. That's a good word to immediately explain and people understand. Thank you, TVPG. Your husband right there. You're her house husband. Yes, both male and female NPCs were down bad horrendous for Calcit when she's in this tuxedo outfit. even the lady's like, she's like infiltrating this like really rich household with like really rich guests, and like the pompous lady's like, hey, oh man, you look amazing. Too bad you're female. And then a little bit later she changed her mind. So are you single? So are you single? People being down bad horrendous for Calcit in this outfit. Madam, that's a lady, but she is so hot. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We're basically going through the many like undercover or operations of Calcit in order to like like serve the greater good that is Babel and then eventually Rhodes Island. Finding intel of various countries so that they have a better way to go about navigating through the world as an independent organization. So yeah, this story quest is a lot of loose threads. It is a lot of loose threads, and it's gonna be confusing to follow through. And there's also a lot of politics in the world building and whatnot. But then, you know, that's Arknights for you. That's Arknights for you. And new PC I have not gotten yet. I am not running this stream on new PC. It's gonna be a while before I stream with a new PC because one, I just bought it today, but in installments. I have not paid a single cent. All right. The next time I need to pay for this PC is next month. And boy oh boy, I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be so broke next month. I'm already so broke right now, chat. I'm already so broke right now because other than paying my usual stuff like, you know, GUNPLA pre-orders and like, you know, my usual expenses, I also had to pay for my car stuff, which, you know, I spent like, yeah, like $800. Yeah, I spent 800 USD within a few days. Within a few days, I spent 800 USD to pay for bills, to pay for my car, and pay for pre-orders. So I am very broke. I have no money. I currently have no money other than the money that you guys have graciously given me through like subscriptions and like donations to Stream Elements. Yeah, I have like $400 USD that I'm not touching unless it's for absolute emergencies. And yeah, so so outside of that 400 USD, I am broke. I am very broke. I only have like $30. I only have $30 for the rest of the month, or at least until the 15th. The 15th is when I get the second part of my salary. Yeah, I have only 30 USD right now. In my personal possession of bank accounts and whatnot, I only have 30 USD, chat. I only have 30 USD right now. And I'm just like, yeah, I have to like survive until like the 15th of this month. And that's when I'll be able to have the second part of my salary. The second part of my salary is gonna be around like 350 USD. So I'll have another 350 USD, assuming I survive, which I likely will. I likely will survive until, yeah, the 15th of this month is when I'll get the second part of my salary. Yeah, it's when I'll get 350 USD, and from there I'll have have more breathing room again. You know, there's no extra bills and shit I need to pay until like next month. You know, until next month. Yeah, until it's next month. I have no further bills and responsibilities I need to pay for. But for the moment, I have 30 USD. Until the 15th, then I'll have like the 400 USD. Then it'll be all gone along with my salary next month from the 5th. It'll just be gone. I'll just be spending 800 USD again to pay off pre-orders, pay off my PC, and pay off my credit card bills and whatnot. You know, all the big risks I'm taking, so that I could get new PC. Yeah, I'm even paying like a heck extra like $100 for my PC. I'm paying an extra $100 for my PC, not because I bought extra stuff, but because like, if I like buy it through normal means, it's cheaper, but I don't have the cash to pay like, I don't have the cash to pay like, 900. Is it 900? 800. 850 USD. Yeah, my new PC that I bought, just a CPU, doesn't come with like new keyboard and new laptop or anything. Oh my god. Oh my god, Faded, what the fuck? Faded. I just got an alert on Patreon that you swapped from $3 to $10 membership. What the fuck? Thank you. I'm much appreciate the support, Faded. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So hopefully because it's gonna take some time for me to install everything and get everything right. After I get my new PC, expect maybe 1 or 2 weeks delay before I start using my new PC. Yeah. Expect 1 or 2 weeks delay before I start using my new PC because it's gonna take me some time to like install everything all over again. So yeah. And then where was I? Yeah. My PC, it costs 850 USD. And I cannot pay in cash. I do not have to cash. I cannot pay with credit card because my credit card is full. My 1,000 USD credit card is full. Like I have to pay off that much. Next month. I have to pay off 1,000 USD next month. But I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to do it next month. Pay off the 1,000 USD on my credit card, then use my credit card to pay off the GUNPLA debts. Yeah, pay off the GUNPLA debts. Pay off the PC and stuff through the shopping platform. Yeah, because I cannot afford the new PC with credit card nor cash. I use the shopping platform pay later system, and because on the platform, they charging like sellers like a 15% like fee. So my PC that's supposedly 850 USD, it became like yeah, and it 950 USD. Yeah. Basically, like extra, I have to pay like extra 150 USD. No, it's just like extra 100. So from 850, then 950. Man, conversion maps is hard. It'll be extra 50 USD. So 850 become 900 USD. I have to pay an extra 50 USD in order to afford the PC in the shopping platform using the pay later system. This is a lot of like mathing and rigging, like using the system in my favor so that I can buy an entirely new PC without paying a single cent until like next month. And I have to pay like a third of it. Yeah. So I chose the plan that lets me pay across 3 months for the 900 USD across 3 months. Basically, is what I'm doing right now. 900 USD across 3 months. On top of what, you know, this is like on top of everything that I have to pay for, with the GUNPLAs and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. I think we're ready to start. We're ready to start with the story. The last we left off, it was with the Calcit infiltrating like a mansion in order to meet with a contact to collect information. I forgot which one to play. I'm gonna check this real quick to see if I already seen that. I think I've already read this. This is probably the one that with the mansion the first time. Let's see, just gonna check real quick. It's Pine Valley. Yeah, we've already seen this. So real honestly, I mean, I just low-key scammed Amazon the other day. Got a new mouse. They messed up shipping, said the new mouse both got delivered. I yelled at the customer support and got a refund. Certified carrier moment. And it was what? Wait, you got refunded and a new mouse? Like for real? You paid zero cent for a new mouse? Like seriously? Let's see. Okay. You got refunded and 2 new mouse. What? That's so dumb. How the fuck? How the fuck did you manage? How the fuck did you manage that? Yeah, it's been like a good 2 weeks since I was last here. Yeah, so we read this one. This is where the this is where we read about like Calcit like in the tuxedo. So it should be this one then. Yeah, it should be this one. As for whether or not we'll have Calcit in this part, we don't know, because it seems like it's gonna be in the 17 years ago afternoon Pine Valley Retreat exterior Center Ursus. Yeah, we're in Ursus. Yeah, we're at Ursus here. Hey Vergon, welcome. How you doing? It's been a very long time, like a couple of weeks. Ah, old friend. Are you feeling better now? No, you lie down. I'm just here to see you. I'll be leaving soon after. A burden beast's work is never done, and the one who saddled me was myself, to boot. What? No, of course. To you, I'm still the same young lad you know, not the Minister of Finance. What's the point in fiddling with ranks? We're all here giving our strength to Ursus's vast land, striving for the truly honorable future our Majesty envisions. We're all His Majesty's people. The few who've forgotten it, still living in the violent past, will sooner or later become orphans of archaic convention. Sorry. It seems government business has built up some steam in me. Don't worry. I can see how my colleagues and fellow strivers are strong in spirit, and I can see how the rot in the rotten eats away at themselves. We will be victorious. Those loudmouth nobles in the army, they and those woodworms will very soon be dust at His Majesty's feet, and we will sweep them out of his way. This character is some kind of like Ministry of Finance for like the Russian equivalent of Arknights, Ursus. Seems to be a good guy. From the bits we've seen of him, seems to be a good guy, but I'm not too sure. Let's see. Fade said, basically I ordered the same day shipping mouse and they lost in transit and they were supposed to send one the next day. We were able to send it till Friday, but I read the policy and called them out. Replacements must follow same shipping rules, and so they refunded me the money for not sending it on time and instead sending it the next day, and so I got a new mouse and the lost mouse 3 days later and a refund. The fuck? Absolutely massive. Honestly don't know what to do with the other one. It's a corset scimitar and it's just collecting dust as a spare at the moment. Might give it to the front or something, but it felt nice to yell at Amazon. I actually got something. Damn. Same, not too sure about that guy. Okay, got it. So he hasn't like appeared as a character that you can fight yet, huh? Or as an ally character in the story. Lost items in delivery may still end up being delivered. That's so weird. Huh. Well, they did label it as lost in transit. You know, it's not your fault. It's it's labeled lost, but it still ends up getting delivered, which is very weird. All right, whatever. Whatever. I hope the people who work in Amazon that it doesn't get in trouble and have to like pay out of their pockets or anything. It's just not being tracked anymore. That's so weird. All right, coming back in. That's right. The State Council is changing. We'll take everything Ursus, everything of His Majesty's back from those unthinking, undoing aristocrats' hands. We'll tear the olden days to shreds, savage them, profane them. We must open a new wave for Ursus, old friend. I will do it. We all will do it. Even if it takes our whole lives. Ursus needs change. Oh hey! Oh hey, mate, Calcit. Today, the original plan was next week, but today's the best chance. Oh, right, we're in the middle of assassinating the Emperor? We're in the middle of assassinating the Emperor Ursus. Lilia here, she is a murder character for one of the playable characters in the game. Falink? I think that's the name. And so she asked for Calcit's help because she's very well connected and very skilled and stuff. Assassinate me, please, my wife, bruh. Okay. I thought like we're just gonna skip over after reading, like, all right, we're gonna all right, I agree to help you with assassinate, and then we're moving on. I guess we're jumping back in the storyline after we jumped to another one earlier before this. Okay. I just heard the caretaker say the Minister of Finance's arrival is clearly intended to rattle that spineless coward. Though the minister was unwilling to meet him, he was at least willing to move himself. The Grand Duke, thank you. Alright, a lot of big titles, big people. Grand Duke, thank you. Thank you for correcting me, Virgon. Yeah, so we're assassinating the Grand Duke, who is really bad person. I already forgot why. He's frightened, and fear will make him show openings. His guards might not have been able to arrange for this sudden meeting in time, but he had no choice except show himself before us, as hastily as possible. With another Ursus VIP visiting, opting to assassinate the Grand Duke is an extremely risky idea. But this place has never been empty of major players, and I can count the number of times the Grand Duke left his area alone on one hand. We're still not certain enough. I'm still not certain enough, but I trust you are. I've wanted to believe, even that you could always do it. Tell me, do you still have any misgivings? I'll settle them for you, even if I... Lilia? My greatest misgiving is whether you live well, as I hope for you too. She's saying this, Kaos is saying this, because, she's telling her this because, like, Lilia, this lady, this mother, who has a daughter, who is an infant at the current time, Falink, and Lilia's like, okay, I am ready to avenge my husband and my colleagues, because of this stupid Grand Duke, by sacrificing myself and killing this Grand Duke person. Calcit, I leave my daughter to you. He tried to weaponize the power in Shonobog and kill all of the scientists besides Calcit and Lilia. Which, yeah, the scientists including Lilia's husband, or Falling's mom. Yeah. The scientists were like making some kind of like power generator. But it ends up being like trying to be weaponized, being turned into a weapon rather than an energy source, by this Grand Duke person and Ursus, and then all the scientists got killed. Yeah, okay. No matter how you regard what I say next, I still must recognize, in Chernobog, all those youngest, richly idealistic, most ardent scientists, all gave their lives. I am not willing to see them die. Lilia, I regard you in the same way right now. I can't do that, Calcit. After this is over, I'll make for Syracusa, then on to Victoria. Syracusa as in Arknights Italy. Arknights Italy is Syracusa, and Victoria is Arknights British. So you're saying me and Calcit would what? What? Get out of Lulu. Get out of Lulu, Daichi. If you come with me, and don't continue with your plans in Chernobog, then you don't have to die. I can't bear traitors stamping footprints on my husband's dry blood. Not for even 1 second. You're very selfish. I am. So don't you forget my most selfish request of all. Look after my daughter, and if she's willing, teach her medicine. You can surely live on, Calcit. Oh, friend. Winter this year is very cold, and I trust spring will be warm as it ever was. I still remember the day we first met was at the beginning of spring, attending that speech so brimming with passion. You didn't cheer, nor did you bellow. We noticed each other when our eyes met, and of course others too. No one felt any pride in this successful invasion, those cheering and revering the former emperor's glory, unable to even see the barren land they stood on, having allowed no one else to survive. Witty, is spring coming? I do not know, old friend. Perhaps. Spring this year may come slightly early, but my catastrophe messenger tells me, following a fierce catastrophe up north, it may be cooler after some days. Perhaps we may even return to winter. The coffee maker is broken. No, not the coffee maker. I'm sorry to hear, Faded. None of us like the winter, do we? I don't like it either, old mate. But you did warn me. Perhaps I should give up the bottle. I shouldn't be weathering winter with drink. All it does is numb. Drunkenness might get me frostbitten. But winter won't last too long. Just the fallout of a calamity. Well, Faded, time to get instant coffee for a temporary measure, since your coffee machine's dead. Get the instant stuff. Down it with condensed milk. It's very good. Coffee with condensed milk is very nice. This is an internal rest, the most secure method, completely effective, and not so fast acting it gives us nowhere to run. Have you fully prepared our retreat? From the first day we arrived, I'd already finished preparing everything. Perhaps we won't have much time. I understand that, but if we just do it like we practice, we should have plenty of... No. We've taken this sanatorium as far too simple a place. Your plan doesn't need to change. Leave everything afterwards for me to handle. They're basically like talking about the poison that they're gonna use on the assassination of the Grand Duke, and talking about their escape plans right now. They're gonna use a poison that's feed into the Grand Duke's food, and then the poison's not gonna react immediately, so that they have time to escape and disappear before the poison kills the Grand Duke. That's their plan. What did you find out? Monster discovered traces of the enemy while hibernating. Have you heard of the Grand Duke having dealings with other powers of Ursus, or not? Well, there's no S in there. I don't know how to like pronounce it other than monster. Basically it's her summon creature. Very cool. No, he's been content here all this time. Monster. Is that the pet of yours? What did it see? Some Ursus folk legend? I cannot realistically tell you the facts. That would only shrink our chances of survival to the minimum. It's called monster. Okay, alright, it's just the way it's spelled, like, I'm not too sure. Alright. Oh yeah, Japanese Kaus, it does pronounce it as monster. Okay, I feel like before the plan explanation, I should preface this with, I still don't even know what Arknights is, what even is the context of cute anime girls fighting robots. I don't know, what do they fight? What's the enemy? A lot of politics. Arknights is a world where there's a really terrible cancer that's been around for thousands and thousands of years with no cure, and this cancer comes from like rocks of the earth, Terra. They call it Terra. They don't call it Earth. So rocks of the earth that gives you cancer, but also and gives you disabilities because of the cancer, but also has a chance to give you magic powers like summoning fire and summoning the element, casting the elements, using magic powers and whatnot, so like, yes, you will have shorter lives. You will have disabilities like loss of hearing, loss of sight, maybe even difficulty in breathing, and a whole kinds of symptoms that can happen. But you get sick magic powers. Yeah. And so this cancer has been a center of the Arknights world for thousands and thousands of years. And Rhodes Island, the main organization that Arknights that you're following and being a part of, the goal is to provide healing and shelter to everyone that are infected with this cancer known as Originium. And Originium, because this cancer has no cure, you get a lot of different nations reacting differently to this cancer. Some welcome, some commit genocide, some commit racism, in order to like prevent more people getting infected. And so they kill off people who gets infected with this cancer so that their city stays pure from cancer. And there are organizations, radical groups that band together as infected because they get marginalized, get treated unfairly, get abused, get tortured, get murdered because they're infected with the cancer, originating cancer. And so they band together to fight against the governments that is anti-infected. And so Rhodes Island objective is to provide a safe space, a safe sanctuary for both people who are infected and non-infected, while working on the cure for this cancer that has no cure for thousands and thousands of years, and provide whatever medicine they can provide. Because Rhodes Island is a pharmaceutical company, but an armed one, armed with a lot of like really talented and skilled individuals, whether it be in combat or engineering or like in the medical field or espionage, assassination, sniping, whatever you can think of. Like, it's a very, very OP pharmaceutical company. Also has a giant airship, kind of like in Marvel, like Shield with the Shield's flying fortress. I don't know what it's called anymore. Yeah. Rhodes Island has their own flying fortress to house all their thousands and thousands of like operators. And they also do like rescue operation from like cities that got in that when go through like skirmishes and war. They will like they have a special logistic division that relocates survivors of war to new areas to live in and resettle, or they recruit new people to join if they so wish to support Rhodes Island cause, to save people and cure people. Very, very noble organization. Also, yes, most nations are racist / xenophobic in the Arknights world. Don't forget the rock is used as an energy source and causes natural disasters known as catastrophe. Oh, I didn't know about that aspect, where the cancer rocks is also used as energy source and also cause natural disasters, like the typhoons and whatnot, but they're known as catastrophe. But typhoons, but a lot worse, and they're called catastrophes. And they can like spawn more cancer rocks passing through the cities with this like cancer rock tornadoes, natural disasters and whatnot. Yeah. Also a lot of politics. Arknights is a very, very, very expansive world. You can definitely get lost in it. There are nations that's based on UK, US, Russia, the Middle East, Egypt, Asia, of course. There's many nations inspired by our real life counterparts. Yeah. Catastrophes are why most cities are mobile. Right, yeah, there are mobile cities in the Arknights world, whereby the cities run on giant tank treads on giant moving lands that holds like all the tall buildings and infrastructures of a city. And so, like, think of like a giant to simplify things, think of like a giant hexagon that has a lot of giant tank treads that holds the entire city and travels across the land, so as to like avoid these like space these like cancer magic rock tornadoes and natural disasters and whatnot. Yeah, but like nomad cities, they're called. Like nomads, like traveling from one place to another, but they're entire cities. Yeah. Man, I wish my death came with sick magic power, so I'd be down. Yeah, there's actually a character who's like going deaf and going like her deafness is getting worse and worse. But she keeps going to like volcanic areas that has that's strong with a lot of like these like cancer or originium rocks, because that's part of her passion, which is like being a scientist of volcanic activity. And even though everyone keeps warning her to like, hey, you really shouldn't do this, given that, you know, you're already like mostly deaf, and like, no, this is what my parents like sacrificed their life doing, and I'm gonna keep honoring them by doing what they did. Yeah, that's Iafiala, a little ram girl, yeah. War crimes are also abundant. We are no exception. Yep. Richinium, like rich disease, what? Who even sponsored Rhodes Island? Many people, yes. I don't remember Rhodes Island landship being aerial. Is it not? Is it not an aerial? Aerial landship? You do have some kind of airship, but not the scale of the base. As someone who is legally referred to as severely and profoundly deaf in both ears, honestly worth it. Yeah. Yeah, so Iafiela, this character who's like already mostly deaf, and she has to like read people's lip flaps in order to like understand what they're saying. No, landship, it doesn't fly. Really, it doesn't fly. I thought it flies. Cause like I remember like the cutscene when you like read Children of Ursus. The Children of Ursus cutscene where it's like look out the window and it's a sky and you can fall down, that kind of thing. When like a character like stand outside to try to like grab someone in who's like navigating outside the ship. It's like they were in danger of falling. So that gave me like the inclination that, oh, maybe it's a flying airship. That's your helicopters. What? Helicopters with like rooms? Like the rooms that the Children of Ursus set is like set in. Like in one of the rooms, like I remember some character tried to pull another character in through the windows because they were navigating around the windows. If I'm gonna die, I at least want it to be to a song so I can wield magic, Lamau. When you're mostly dead, you can't really understand what people say. You just know they're saying shit in general, unless you have like headphones on. Otherwise, I generally can't hear people 5 feet away from me. So at that point, fuck it, we ball with space cancer. The landships are very high, which is why they can fall off and die. Oh, so the landship is like, it's kind of like one of those like nomad cities, but without the city. Like it's just a real, it's like the nomad city but without the city. It's just a giant like hexagon like land giant hexagon tank that has a lot of housing facilities and engineering facilities and whatnot. They have aircrafts. The landship is basically an aircraft carrier. Aircraft carrier, But on land, tank treads, big ass bus. Yes, but smaller than the Nomad City, more like a smaller warship. Okay, all right. Yes, a giant helicarrier, but it's travels on land with tank treads. Okay, all right. I now have a better idea what the Arknights ship is like. Okay, why don't we have this RRL? Yeah, where does it even travel, bro? Where does it even travel? Like, you have to be in the middle of a freaking desert in order to, like, you know, have it, you know, have a reason for it to exist and travel around. That sounds utterly tight, I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like some shit out of Armored Core. Yeah, it's kind of like that giant walking ship in Armored Core that got destroyed. The size of multiple aircraft carriers. Damn. Yeah, they got a, you know, it's kind of like a Star Wars Star Destroyer. Probably like a covert cruiser in Star Wars term. A covert cruiser. Maybe like maybe like the Rebel cruiser that was escaping the Star Destroyer in the opening of Star Wars Episode 4. A Rebel corvette. But on ground. Yeah. Looks cool. We should just have it IRL for shits and giggles. yeah, just have it IRL on shits and giggles, just like the giant Gundam in Japan. You're like, what are you gonna do with a giant Gundam? I don't know. I don't know. Tourist attraction. Sell more Gundam kits. What are you gonna do with the Gundam? It can move and shit. It can, yeah, the Gundam can move, and like it can move its legs and arms and heads and everything. You know, it can actually move. Like what is Japan gonna do with it? Nothing. It's just gonna be a tourist attraction. But instead of that, like we can have like the entire like giant like the Rhodes Island like land ship carrier. You saw there, you can really see the sheer size. I need to I might have to rewatch where the carrier got like shown in the anime, just to have another like look at it. Your favorite shit like this with scale? I was reading this fantasy book and they were making a new flagship to show off. It's 23 miles long for a reason, and I was just thinking about this for a couple days. This is while scaling. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Rose Island being Arknights equivalent of Disneyland. No, it's like, is it? Huh? Would it be as big as Disneyland? Like, how big is a Disneyland anyway? Like several aircraft carriers equals Disneyland? Question mark. All right, I need to go piss real quick. All this like yapping got me wanting to go piss. I'll be right back in a minute. Just a bit more, chat. Just a bit more. No! Ah! Okay, alright, we are back. We're back, chat. Okay, I don't know what clips have been played, but we are back. Alright, okay. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, they were Lilia and Calcid talking about like assassinating a Grand Duke with poison that's not gonna react immediately, and Lilia was gonna sacrifice herself, and Calcid's like trying to convince Lilia to not sacrifice herself and not be selfish and leave her daughter behind, and Lilia's like, I'm gonna be very selfish and sacrifice myself, so take care of my daughter for me and teach her in medicine if you can, thanks. You give me the numbers, and I'm like, I cannot imagine that. I'm too stupid to imagine numbers that big. Ursus has, okay. What was the previous dialogue? I cannot realistic tell you the facts that will only shrink our chances of survival to the minimum. Okay, so basically, Calcid's like, all right, so my pet monster detected some really strong person in the presence of the Ursus right now. I cannot tell you straight. Otherwise, I'm not gonna tell you what this power level of a person is, because I don't want to like freak you out and reduce our chances of survival. Ursus has many means. Fear becomes a lure. Fear becomes a lure. Investigating this will only serve to affect your judgment. Trust me. Alright, it's about time now. See the blonde feline carrying a bag? He's the Grand Duke's private doctor. I know. What can a Grand Duke accomplish? Look at these fellows stuck in their old ways. Of course, the moment that half-blinded governor knelt in front of His Majesty, he ceased to be any more of a threat. He's very smart, choosing when it's suited to save his own skin. Nothing like some people, putting up last strands for their own selfish gains, even squandering what little life power Ursus had left to deal with the aftermath of the rebellions. It grieves me so. Though I'm no military leader, whenever I see our motherland's production at a standstill, the economy in decline, I lament deep and deeper. Did His Majesty pardon those opportunists? They put their own interests above His Majesty's and Ursus's with just 1 inch of slack in 1 heartbeat. Don't condemn His Majesty's benevolence. Compared to pulling up with a few shrewd but provisionally loyal nobles, what we truly cannot bear is continuing our endless internal friction. So Ursus has a lot of like internal conflicts going on, disagreements between like the old nobles and the new nobles, and this character is trying to like kill off all try to get rid of or kill off all the old ones, so that they could like start anew in Ursus maybe. We must think of ways to pull out the weeds and pests. We must sow the seeds. We must, when spring comes again, see the new buds. For this I strived. Please pardon my language. I very rarely say such things, but I swear it upon His Majesty. I do feel pride in my own present status. Oh friend, be reassured. Those sacrificed cannot complete their undertaking. All those who survive will keep trying and trying. His Majesty will bring a new future to Ursus. Even the most stubborn nobles, and those twisted deities, and those monsters planted in the darkest corners of our motherland. They all must fear. They all must fear our Emperor. My duty is simply to ensure this. You send Rose Island ship signs in Discord. I'll just put it under gaming. Just put it under gaming next time, it's fine. Rose Island, size 600 times 306 times 136 meters. 130,000 metric tons. Type, land ship. Soccer fields stack on top of each other or... just the length width, I guess. No building in this world as big as Rose Island, bro. 8 to 10 soccer fields. That's pretty big. Oh, Ursus officer.
Halt! Did the head caretaker not tell you? Grand Duke of Anya has requisitioned this place, and no one is to come near.
I'm the doctor on shift today. I'm the Grand Duke's medical consultant. By all rights, this is my work permit.
You're new here?
Yes.
Grand Duke Vanya's doctor on duty is his private doctor. It's an unwritten rule. Lucky you pretty much get a vacation today. Seeing as it's your first time, I won't blame you. But wander around this corridor again, and your death will not be pretty. Now get out. Find somewhere to spend your vacation while you have it. It's me. Not much. The doctor on shift at the retreat. I'll get them out of here. What? The quacks vanished? Would it be dangerous to... the minutes of finance this year, I know. You two, halt!
Yes, we're listening to you. Can I ask if something's the matter?
Come with me. Listen, no matter what you find, it's because of the Grand Duke's same old problems. Don't make a fuss over nothing. Be dependable. Take care of it properly. Get out quickly after the sun's down, and don't disturb his peace. Treat him properly, and you'll be rewarded amply. Enough for poor people like you to live happily for a long time.
Thank you kindly. We're honored to have this chance. Calcit, where's your thanks? Right. Thank you kindly, good sir.
Country people, don't mess this up.
We'll pay full attention.
Hold it. It's always been one person going in alone. We can't make an exception this time, or the Grand Duke will turn his rage on us. Let this servant go in.
But sir, I'm the doctor here.
We prepare the medicine the Grand Duke takes. You just stay here and wait, and if anything happens, go in then.
I don't understand.
I am saying to wait here for 3 hours on standby. And then you cannot be in there for more than 10 minutes. If you take too long, no matter why, you will not leave alive. Search, and then let the servant go in first.
As you command. Alright, the poison was with the Lilia. I don't think Kelsey's carrying the poison unless she carried spares. Grand Duke. With his back to the light sits an old man. Lies an old man. What a surprise. He does not move, his breathing tranquil, gazing into the far distance. Oh, this is the man we're gonna assassinate.
Is it the doctor?
No, I am only a servant. Alright, come closer. As you command. Are you Ursus? No. Lower your head. Let me feel your face. Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Wait, excuse me, what now? Huh? Huh? Excuse me? Is the Grand Duke also like... Excuse me, what now? As you command. Ah, verbal. Or maybe feline. An adorable race. I see you're into cat girls. Are your eyes unsighted? Yes. A problem from last month. I'm due to die. Suppose it today, suppose it tomorrow. So you come in vain, child. He's blind. Okay, yep. What, you don't want to touch Kelsey's face? They won't allow the doctor in. They're murdering me. Won't you protest? You are a Grand Duke. Exactly why. I am powerless to resist Ursus. I have since accepted that. How is the weather today? I can feel the sunshine turning warm now. Not a cloud in sight, Grand Duke. Not a cloud in sight. It's been long since the last day like this. Do you feel despair? Despair is but a passerby of the start. Our endless lives are always suffused with an emotion. It neither induces despair nor makes your life bottomless joy. We are all living in compromise. Some would call it apathy, and some would say I am simply reaping what I sowed. Yes, the weather is warming. That gust of wind just now failed to chill me to the bone. Who sent you, young lady? You've already surmised. And you are not astonished. Say, I thought that some failure like myself would have been scapegoated in the limelight, forever looked down on by the young. I have never looked down on a single person, let alone you, a Grand Duke of Ursus. Of course you wouldn't tell me honestly, as to be expected. Let me take a guess. The Minister of Finance. No. In my affairs. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what?
Willow.
Yo, Zexer, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the 11 months so far. Thank you. How you doing, dude? Just in the middle of reading a conversation between this important political figure in not Russia of Arknights and May Calcit here, who's in line to trying to assassinate this old man who's blind. Doing good, wasn't expecting to stream today. Yeah, with insomnia and everything, I've only recovered a little bit. I can't say I'm fully recovered after staying up more than 30 hours before falling asleep. On like Monday. Calcit's cosplay adventures, yes. Calcit everywhere, like Machima everywhere. Yeah, good to hear that you're doing good. What are you doing with the 30 hours? I stayed up like streaming, back to back. I streamed for like a few hours building GUNPLA from 3 a.m. And then I took a rest. And then I came back with like playing like 5 hours of like Dark Souls 2. I've beaten the second DLC with Sir Alon, Fume Knight, and Smelter Demon 2.0. And then I played like maybe 30 to 40% of the third DLC with Crown of the Ivory King. And then I took another break. And then accidentally fell asleep from like 6 to 8 p.m. I think on Monday. Then I came back and started Persona 3 Reload for the first time because Michael Between the Borders gifted Persona 3 Reload to me. It was on sale for 50% off, and I was just jokingly like yeah, okay, if you want me to play Persona 3 Reload, then you're gonna have to buy me the game. I'm joking, don't do it. And then Michael did it. Like, dude gifted me Persona 3 Reload. Okay, I guess I have to play it now. And so I started Persona 3 Reload. Even though I have another long game going on at the moment with Dark Souls 2. Yeah. So I have Dark Souls 2. Maybe like I have another 30% off, 30% to finish the entire game. Not that I managed to do every quest line and whatnot yet. You are contractually obligated to play PGR now. Yes, I am. Yeah, so expect Mondays to have Dark Souls 2, GUNPLA, and Persona 3 Reload. But next week I haven't announced this yet, but next week Monday night, I won't be streaming. I would be streaming Monday Asia time, like morning, afternoon, but not night, because nighttime my housemates like asked me out to like my house out to have dinner together with his friends, because Chinese New Year. It's like, hey, Will, I know you don't celebrate Chinese New Year anymore, but you know, it'll still be nice to like, you know, hang out and have dinner together. What do you say? It's like, all right, sure. I guess I'm not streaming. Next week, Monday night. Free food? No, it's no. I'm not expecting free food. I am expecting that like my two housemates and they invited another couple, so it'll be two couples and me, the single dude. So it'll be like 5 people sharing a meal, and then all 5 of us like split the bill. I'm expecting that. I'm not gonna expect free food. Like every time I get invited for food, I will not expect free food. I expect to like pay for myself, you know, pay for my share at least. I see. So if we buy you game, you play it. Yeah. I mean that has been the thing going on so far. And Michael has bought me several games that I have not played several of them. You know, like Warhammer, Mechanicus. I only played like one session of Mechanicus, and that's just the early tutorial. But I didn't play any further because I know it's gonna be a very long game, and it's not gonna be very engaging for you guys because you know it's like, one, it's Warhammer. Second, it's a XCOM kind of game, you know. So XCOM kind of game is not gonna be fun to watch. It's not gonna be as engaging to watch. Like, one, I'm not a Warhammer fan, so I'm not gonna be engaging in the Warhammer fandom aspect of like the streaming. And two, I do enjoy the gameplay. It's just it's gonna take me ages to learn the game because because XCOM style games are very complex, especially since it's a new game. And for me, it's not XCOM, it's Warhammer Mechanicus. So yeah, a bunch of other games that Michael bought me I haven't like played or only played once. So give him the entire Neko Power series, but I can only stream the non-R18 version, bro. and Neko Power is already voice acted, so there's nothing for me to voice act except for like the MC. Bring us with you, IRL stream. No, I'm not gonna dox myself while having dinner. Warhammer is gonna be a long one. I'm semi-knowledgeable with Warhammer 40k and fantasy. That's the thing. It's not because like most of the people that hangs out with me, you know, started from like Gundam. Like most of you who has been around is because of Gundam or Arknights. It's either Gundam or Arknights for people who watches my streams. And Warhammer. Well, I don't think I have any Warhammer people in my for like regulars except for Michael. Like I only know Michael as a big Warhammer dude, and now Zexer. Yeah. Neko Power has a censored version. Yes, if you buy it from Steam, it's censored. You have to separately download/purchase the R18 patch if you want to play Neko Power, you know, with all the like Zorn, with all the cat fucking scenes. Yes. Now it's time for you to bring it. I'm not even a Warhammer person. I'm not even a Warhammer person, bro. I'm a Star Wars person. With all the cat nipples, all multiple of them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the thing is that I've already like, you know, experienced Neko Power. I've already experienced Neko Power. It's great. It's great. You know, with the patch and everything, I've already experienced it. So there's no, you know, and with censored Neko Power, where it skips all the yabe scenes, like you're just watching like a cute visual novel story, where it's like, oh, like this main character gets along with all of his cat companions and starts a bakery and just really slice of life stuff. Time to dive into the Warhammer game. Oh man, no, we still have Dark Souls 2 and you know, we started Persona 3 Reload, so we're not gonna touch that anytime soon. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's come back here, where I think the Grand Duke Vanya here might have a guess that he's gonna get assassinated today, and like might have guessed Calcid is like a part of it. I'm on the last DLC. After the last DLC, then I have to like finish the base game, because the base game I held off from entering Lower Dreglade Castle, which leads to like the two guard fights, and I haven't talked to the king yet. I want to get all 3 crowns of Dark Souls 2 DLC before talking to the king in the memory with the Ashen Mist. I'm slowly completing my sub goals backlog. Am I? I don't think so. Alright. Minister of Finance. No. He and my affairs are entirely unrelated. He does not possess this kind of finesse to interfere in other stations. If it were his idea, I would rather it his idea. Well then, was it some woodworm in the army?
Those old timid, cowardly bastards. Not them. Not them either. They have simpler ways. Let me guess, young one. Who sent you here? Are you still there, young one? I am. Was it His Majesty's idea? His Majesty wants an arrogant fool like me to pay the price for his own stupid actions. Oh, I knew that evening was not but a nightmare. Do you know how it feels to be blind in both eyes? From that dark view I had long been used to, I felt some more warped thing squirming. The otherly sensation of fear. He's blind. He's blind. You mean the fear that cannot even be concealed by blindness? That was the royal guard's will, young one. That evening, the Emperor's blade was only a step away from my throat. Blind yet still dead, you're right. What? A paring knife? Let me do it. The journey will be very tight, but if I don't even have the time to peel an apple for my friend, I can't help but be disillusioned. Oh, this guy was hanging out with the Grand Duke earlier. How could I let the Minister of Finance do some odd chore like this? Are you mocking me? Perhaps the Minister of Finance should not hold a knife. You should focus on something else. Don't joke with me, old friend. I'm just peeling an apple. Don't tell me you're about to rave superstitious at me. Look, how fresh the fruits here at the retreat are. These will be good for your health too. No, Witty, my friend. Give the knife to me. Perhaps I'm due for some exercise, so as not to rust myself away. Aren't you blind, my dude? You're too feeble. You might cut your own hand open. Surely you don't feel a staff officer of the army of Ursus would lack the strength for even a paring knife. Oh, it's not the Grand Dukes that's talking to him. Okay, this is some officer of the army of not Russia in Arknights. Okay. No, I don't think that. Ah, fine, old friend. Have the knife. Be very careful. What are you... Doctor, what are you doing? Why treat yourself like this? Cutting your own finger. Doctor! Witty, gasp. Wit, don't worry. This doesn't hurt like you imagine. My year-round pains have already accustomed me. Don't hurry off now. Listen to me. What? This NPC randomly cuts off his own finger. The fuck? Okay. Look, Witty. On my right hand, the racket of artillery gunfire shook off some fingers. Casimir's people lopped my right thumb off, and a Higashi assassin made off with half my pointer. I've always felt my right hand was undersold, Witty. Taken simply for a knife hand, it fell to such treatment. Now, I have cut off my left hand pointer. Here, both my hands are no longer sound. Very fair. Do you have like some really bad OCD with your hands or something? Like you're missing some fingers in right hand, so you need to cut off fingers on your left hand to the point that it matches. Do you have that kind of OCD going on? What is all this for? Tell me, Witty. From Ursus's wars, these glorious scars I once regarded as an honor all my life. Do they truly have any glory to speak of? To say Yakuza. He seeks to become nubs. No, I don't need you to answer me. It's a trifling thing, but see. With my fresh wound, blood dripping. This was done by my own will. It awakens me from my grave affliction, allows me to converse with you again. Witty, you will return to Deity Griffinburg, correct? You will sooner or later return back to that grand city. Take a piece of my form.
My constitution. My body was scattered about in campaigns, subjected to ruin, but only this piece of flesh was separated by my own will. I have no children, but this pointed finger. Jeer at my own foolishness. Go on. This pointer finger is the only flesh I have birthed. What is this man going on about? I am very old. I have gone through many wars. I've suffered many battle scars and wounds and lost parts of me here and there. I do not have children. I am a virgin. Here, have this finger that I just cut off from myself. And carry this with you, my old friend. Because I cannot bear children. Here is my flesh as a finger. Oh, hey James, welcome. Why are we here? Just to suffer. This guy has definitely gone to Lulu, cutting off his own finger to give to his old friend. Why is the censored? 3 fingers, my dude. In the night, I feel the arc that I've lost. That freaking meme, man. The freaking meme. Such a dumb meme. What the? No! No! Why are we getting raided? I need to off raids. I need to off raids. I need to off raids. Thank you, Princess Balance. Oh man, Hearts of Light and Shadow shift the balance in favor. Thank you. Thank you. Lily and Co. Welcome. Hello, Raiders. I'm in the middle of like wrapping up this very long Arknights voice acting cutscene. Why do you need to off raids? Because I still haven't showered for the day before going off to work in like less than an hour. I need to be at work in less than an hour, and I need to wrap this up. I need to wrap this up and end stream in like 10 minutes so that I can shower and drive out. But thank you for the raid nonetheless. Lily. And Lily and Co. Yeah. For those who are confused, Arknights is a gacha game. With the tower defense gacha game with waifus and husbandos, with a lot of cute characters and badass cool characters and hot characters as well. And it also has voice acting. Not voice acting. It also has a huge visual novel aspect to carry its story. Very expansive lore. Too much to explain right now. But I'm trying to wrap this up. Trying to wrap up this visual novel aspect as I read through every single lore in chronological order of Arknights because this is my favorite gacha game. Thank you for the raid once again to Lily and everyone from Lily's stream. I hope you all had a nice stream so far. I hope you feel free to have a good rest after your stream. As I wrap up this visual novel as fast as possible. Yes. And the voice acting is coming from me. Yes, thank you. Because this game is not voice acted. Take it to the deity Grifferberg. Bury it in your garden or in the flower pot by the street. Let me live in the earth of deity Grifferberg. I have no idea what this place is. Some place in Russia and not Russia. Oh, let my flesh become one with Ursus. Take me to the deity Grifferberg, to the heart of what all our generations have defended, to the heart of Ursus. Oh, I guess it's the main city of Ursus. Witty. And are we back to like? Okay, we're back to the assassination part of the story. Okay. Yeah, this scientist person, doctor, trying to assassinate a political person. That one of the characters is in the room in with right now, a blind old man and a political person. For revenge, because yeah.
What's with all the people running around today?
Ugh, a flock of idiots who don't know the rules. Stay here and don't move. I'm taking a look. All right, sir. She's like standing by outside the politician's room. I don't know what Calcit's doing in there. We don't have much time. Hey you! Back to room 116! What? But my helper is still in... A 7 is enough either way. Here, note for the doctor. This is the minister's finance request. If you upset the minister, we'll never survive it. Now leave! You wanna see the gallows? Yes, sorry. I'm going now, right now. Calcit, quick. Poison the politician and run. Young one, come, sit here. What's your name? Calcit. Yes, yep, undercover, but using her actual name. That is neither a nom de guerre nor a nom de plume, correct? I can hear, from the manner in which you introduce yourself, I can hear you love this name, don't you, Calcit? Hard to say. We don't have long, Grand Duke. In a short moment, your guards will come charging in here. Oh, it seems I must make space for the assassinate after my own life. My communicator should be right by my side. Here it is. What a prudent murderer. Just when did you pay for it? Please give it to me. this old man's like, yes, I know you're here to assassinate me, but let's have a conversation. Thank you for your trust, young one. You make such ease of it, no matter who sent you. I trust you will become one vastly capable. Sir, this is a servant of the retreat, who hails from my homeland. I wish to chat with her further. Do not disturb us until I give the order. Trespassers are in violation of military order. Do you understand? Good. Where's your homeland? Right on the other side of Pine Valley. Are you so willing to trust me because you have all your means well prepared? Even if they come charging, you could still escape unscathed, couldn't you? I will not answer that. Or you really aren't from the Royal Guard. You are neither twisted nor terrible. Yes, how could the Royal Guard leave their work to others? They are us' most selfless monitors. Only those capable of being weighed on the scales would the Royal Guard look at with value. Alright, I've lost, young one. I cannot guess at all at your oh so mysterious past. Why have you come? My duty lies here. Calcit, will I pass away painfully? You won't. The drug will slowly erode your nervous system. You fall asleep as though entering a coma, and never wake up. To an old soul plagued by illness, this may even be considered a favor. I thank you. I've been meaning to ask, are you a doctor? A scientist? The guard's probably thinking he's having a alone fun time with the hot cat mate. Do you have a shining pair of eyes? Do the odors of medicine cling to your fingers? Hold on. Did you come for that affair in Chunobog? Calcit, the director who died in the inferno that day. Was that the name? If you truly remember every sacrifice, then perhaps I'm unable to escape the all-seeing eye of Ursus. Ah, it's you. You're the very Calcit. Yes, the same Calcit who didn't bother to change to a different name while undercover and just straight up use her real name. That from when everyone presumed she died.
How strange that you hid from the secret police. What's more, and stole into this place without even changing your name. How did you do it?
There are always ways, Grand Duke.
Some want me dead, and some do not. I thought you were a scientist, one that should not be so easily fooled. Ah, or could it be some have paid you off? Some have exploited your vengeful rage so as to have me killed.
I believe I have no comment, Your Grace. It is time. I will inject the drug.
Ah, you have signed my death warrant. Very good. This may be a league simpler than such torture.
It's done, Your Grace.
How much time do I have left?
15 minutes, Your Grace.
Tell me, young one, is the scenery before me very beautiful?
Oh. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot. Cal is so old that she forgets things. Like, you need to use aliases when undercover. All the lands is budding, and the sunshine will feed it, filling it with hope.
Is it beautiful?
It's a magnificent scene, but this magnificence is trivially ordinary to Ursus.
Young ones always are good with words. How many of our people could ever see this wheel?
And Cal's is like, I'm actually older than you.
That's right. Flowers. My flowers. I scattered seeds. Have they sprouted? Have they become the bud? These eyes of mine, so ruined, could not even persevere long enough to see them bloom. So far, at least, you're out of luck.
It seems the Empire's winter was detrimental to the growth of these ornamental plants.
Ah, they cannot bloom here.
In this boundless winter, what did you plant?
When I was young, I took part in the war against Casimirs.
Have you fought a war before, Calcit?
War is wild and chaotic. 10-some minutes past the first sound of gunfire. Formation and battlefield had lost all meaning.
A few knights wounded my leg and bludgeoned my head.
I tossed my helmet aside, and as if for my life, I crawled until I reached a flower field. In there I blacked out, and was later saved by reinforcements. In my giddy days, I remember what those flowers were like.
My father took me into the city to see... Damn it, Zexer.
Pine lilies. Yes. After the war, I asked someone to bring back some seeds from the frontier. I hated their Casimir scientific name, and so called them by a completely new one. I liked those flowers. My city regarded them as a symbol of the city itself. Earth's soil is more suited to raising them than Casimir's. My wife cared for them so well. But they never broke through the soil.
Spring didn't come soon enough, Your Grace.
Ah, the earth of my beloved Ursus. No, it can nurture hopes of all kind. It is irrigated too by the bodies of the poor and the infected.
Hold up, I got a phone call. It might be from work. Sorry, that was a work call. Yeah. Well, we need to open the restaurant ASAP. That can wait. I need to finish my video game first. Restaurant 10 out of 10 restaurant manager right here. I need to finish being a gamer first. All right. Yeah, that was definitely related to work. Yeah, I do like guide like a delivery driver to one of the outlets that I'm not in right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Back to old man talking while he's dying within 15 minutes. Well, Plankton is stealing a Krabby Patty secret formula again. God damn it. All right, coming back. We're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish this. All right. Okay.
I don't deny it has likely committed all manner of atrocity. Yet even so, the earth forgives all. Ah, I feel tired. That doesn't seem a very convincing excuse. Excuse? No, young one. I never thought I'd earn any pardon, and I never wanted for one. Only in life's final moments do I think I was able to realize the meaning. It was all pine lilies. I want to see her again. Leave now, young one. I feel how warm the sunlight, as if I can once again see. Perhaps you never had the means to pardon yourself in your final moments.
In Ursine, in Russian, in Arknights Russian,
may yet also forget you, Grand Duke.
This is my motherland.
Assassination complete.
Sir, the Grand Duke has fallen asleep.
You don't need to tell me. We had orders. We can only enter after half an hour. Huh. Same old as the Grand Duke, huh? I heard why you young women are all squeezing to work in this retreat. It's just to seek patronage from the important noble, isn't it? Are you satisfied now? What are you setting off for? So tell me you want me to shine your shoes.
No, how could I dare? I'm very sorry. Sir, don't be angry. I'll be going right now.
Gah! Low life!
Pairing knives will easily rust and lead to infection. We'll pay close attention to his condition, rest assured.
Oh, Lilia's with the potential threat. That monster detected. Monster, smack his nuts.
Good, thank you. It seems the blood rushing to my friend's head has cost me a considerable amount of time. After he leaves the infirmary, please tell him he has set the light that blazes in our hearts, and please have him trust his friend Islam Wit. But for now, I must be on my way with my messenger. Safe travels.
I guess the soldier really thought so too. Old man having fun with hot cat maid.
Sit. We leave immediately. The Ministry of Finance will have those bureaucrats subordinates jumping at shadows. That's our best cover. Is he dead? The time to infect was shorter than I thought. He couldn't hold himself together much longer in the first place. There are countless people who will want to exploit his death. Maybe them fighting on all fronts will create an opening for us. Let's go.
All right, time to skeet. It's time to skeet. Skeet the wheat. Skippity skip.
Sit. Thank you. For me. For us. You put an end to it all. With your own hands. It isn't over yet. No matter in what form it takes, perhaps sooner or later, we'll confront this empire once again.
It's over! It's done! It's done! I can end stream! I can finally end stream! Calcit completed the murder. Calcit completed the assassination. They escape. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, chat, we gotta end stream. It's 4 p.m. It's 4:02. It is 4:02 p.m. I haven't showered. I still need to walk to my car and drive my car to my workplace so that I can start working and clock in at from 4:30 p.m. I gotta go. I'm very sorry I have to end it very abruptly. That was a really great like, you know, whole cutscene of Arknights we've gone through so far with Calcit meeting the Grand Duke of Ursus and have a little chat before he dies from the poison that she injects into him. It was great, you know, great little Calcit moment. Main Calcit moment. Thank you, King Princess Balance for the raid with Lily and Co. Thank you, Zexer Daichi Golf Alpha Yankee, Burgon Dust, James, dual name James, Faded, TVPG, and Black Max, and everyone else that happens to be lurking and hanging out with me. Thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't stream any longer today or any earlier because I'm still recovering from insomnia. I'll see you guys another time. I'll be ending stream. I won't be raiding. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, and shout out to Princess Balance. They're very cool. They're very cool. Shout out to them. Please follow them if you like watching a bunch of indie games.